Well, many New York families are going through sticker shock at the supermarket. That is for certain.
Yeah.
Food prices keep climbing, and that makes it more difficult to be able to afford healthy food.
Yeah, the new book, Plant-Based on a Budget, aims to help families stretch their dollar while making healthy choices. And the author is joining us now. Welcome, Toni Okamoto.
Hello.
All right, so it's good to see you. And, look, I know you have a pretty interesting story about how you learned to eat healthy while on a budget. So why don't you share that?
I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I found that if I spent just a little bit of time meal planning for the week, it would stop me from making those fast food stops on the way home from work. And I have been able to work my way out of debt just by choosing healthier homemade options.
Yeah, and you wrote a book over it. It's called Plant-Based on a Budget, and it has over 100 recipes that deliver on taste and also really important speed. Now, there are 4 affordable ingredients in particular that you say people should always have on hand. So give us a rundown. What are the 4?
I like keeping my pantry stocked with things that are not going to go bad quickly, just in case I don't get to them. I've got some canned tomatoes right here. I like canned tomatoes in all different sizes, including in tomato sauce. With those, you can throw them into a chili, like I'm going to show you in a bit. I also have found a special place in my heart for beans. Beans are an affordable protein. I know that beef is through the roof right now, but beans have stayed very low cost. I got a can of beans for just $1.25, and with those you can toss them in a pasta dish, in a burrito, in some chili, in a soup. And then of course potatoes and onions last a long time on the counter and are so versatile as well.
Wow, so using these ingredients, you have 3 recipes that are under $3 a serving. So, all right, what's the first one?
Okay, well, I'm showing you 3 of the same, but with some twists.
Okay.
And I know that there are a lot of people like me who don't love to eat the same meal every day, day after day, and by the end of the week, hate whatever it was that they made. And so I'm showing you how to make a big batch of chili and continue loving it after the work week. I've gotten it just with the simple serving. It's a 4-bean chili that cost me, I'm not even joking, $5. $5 for 8 servings. It's got canned beans. You can swap in whatever you want, and some of these ingredients that I just showed you right here. And on day 2, instead of eating this same dish, I'm going to serve it over some sweet potatoes. And it's so easy. The sweet potatoes are inexpensive, and I pop them in the microwave for 4 minutes, so it's not even a lot of effort, and you have different tastes and textures. And lastly, I'm going to show you a casserole. And casseroles are my favorite because they're so cozy, especially in this cold weather. And you're simply going to take your leftovers and bake a layer of cornbread batter on top of it.
All right. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it?
You're just stretching them.
Yeah.
You're mixing it up. Wow.
Now, what if you have a child who may be a picky eater? Is there anything you would recommend?
Yes, I would make it a little bit on the mild side. I know that kids are a little bit hesitant with the spices, and so easing them in with something that's more bland initially, and then serving the spicy version for you and the rest of your family is going to be the key. And also getting them involved in dinner and having them help either with the washing of the sweet potatoes or the opening of the cans is going to make them feel like they've been part of the process, so that they'll want to enjoy it with you as well.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
right?
really. All right, Toni, thanks so much for joining us today, sharing your affordable, healthy recipes. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and to see these recipes or to buy Toni's book, just follow on Instagram at Plant-Based on a Budget.